Hey everybody, Chuck with 50 Tactical. I want to talk to you real quick about improvised tourniquets. Alright guys, by now we should all be in agreement that we need to carry, or should be carrying, a tourniquet on our bodies, right, at all times. Something like the cat or the rat, which gets chased by the cat. Whatever your tourniquet preference is, we know that we need to be carrying it, right? And we also know, if you and I are being honest with one another, and isn't that really the true foundation of any great relationship? If we're being honest, we don't do it all the time. And there's a bunch of different reasons for that. Doesn't really matter. We just don't do it. So, what do we do when we don't have a tourniquet and we need one? What do we do if we have a tourniquet and we need two? Remember, one is none and two is one, right? So think car crash, which is where most tourniquet applications are going to take place. Construction, boating, you're at the lake, right? It doesn't matter. You have one and you need two. So these are the situations where an improvised tourniquet comes into play, right? So there's a lot of misinformation about improvised tourniquets. That it's been out since there were probably tourniquets. But you don't have to, right? Don't rip your belt off. Don't buy into this kind of lore and legend and stuff like that. I'm going to show you how to do an improvised tourniquet with some simple items like a pin, a bandana, and a set of car keys, right? And this is something that we do in depth in our TAC Med class that's coming up next month, right? So if you haven't registered, here is your motivation. Don't turn away from the video just yet, but finish this, then go click on the event, go to the web page, and get registered. We go into this, the who, what, whys, whens, and wheres of improvised tourniquets, a lot more detail, and you'll understand why we use some of the things that we use, and the do's and don'ts when it comes to what you're actually going to use for the tourniquet, not just the windlass and stuff. Anyway, let me reposition the camera, and we will get started. Alright guys, so we've got our bandana. What we're going to do is we're going to find a key, one of the rings on our keychain, right? We're just going to slip that through there. That's going to be used to secure our windlass. I'm not going to go as high on this just so you can see it a little easier. And we're going to start a square knot. We're going to take our pin. This happens to be a Colonel Blades metallic pin, but you know, whatever you've got that you can act as a windlass. And we are going to finish our square knot, and then we're going to start cranking down on that windlass. And just like a regular tourniquet, oh man, it is painful, painful, painful. So you can see I'm really cranked down, and I'm going to take the key ring and I'm going to slide that up into position, and that's going to secure my windlass, right? And that's it. It's a really good improvised tourniquet method, and it's something that we go over in detail in many different facets and really get into this in our TAC Med class. So if you guys haven't registered for that, get on over to the web page and do so. And I'm going to get this tourniquet off. Thanks for watching, guys.